Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to Chris Rock finally responding to getting slapped by Will Smith. Now, we've all seen the clip, you know, the keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Like, everyone has seen it. It was crazy at the time and it's still crazy now. Like, Will clearly, you know, not justifying his actions whatsoever. Like, him slapping Chris Rock was just not the thing to do. But I think, you know, all of the stuff that he'd been through with Jada, the whole Red Room stuff where it came out that she was like having an entanglement with their son's friend or something like that. It was crazy. That probably was like playing on Will's mind. And then the joke Chris made, the whole, the G.I. Jane thing, you know, which was just a joke clearly. It was just a messy situation, and obviously Chris can, you know, rightly so, make money off of it. I'm sure he's gonna use this like situation in his comedy for quite a while, and why not? So it's gonna be interesting to see how he, you know, like spins this, how he, you know, ties it into his comedy. You know, whether he's forgiven Will or if he hates him for life. It's gonna be funny to see what he says here. Let's do it.
Friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck?
I'm guessing he's talking about the whole Red Room thing where Will and Jada like started talking about intimate details about their relationships and stuff, and like involving other people and stuff. I kind of agree. I don't know why they did that.
That we all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us.
He's right.
Hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
He's right. He's right.
Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me. Okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world calls him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man up.
Wow, okay, so there is a bit of backstory here. So Will actually got called, so Chris called Will when the thing came out, and Will didn't pick up the phone. Huh?
Bitch. Fuck it. Charlemagne called him a bitch, the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and The View, and The Talk, and every rapper, and fucking the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch, and called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch.
The way he's emphasizing, bitch.
Everybody. And who's he hit? Me.
Got a point.
He know that is some bitch ass shit.
Right.
The nigga you know you can be.
Right, motherfucker.
That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? This, whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So did I do some jokes about it?
Really? So because Will didn't get a nomination, Jada wanted Chris to quit the Oscars. But why? Why though? I don't like why?
Who's the fuck? That's how it. She started, I finished, okay? That's what the fuck happened.
It's
Nobody's
live.
picking on this bitch. She started this shit.
Jada. Wow.
Nobody was picking on her.
I ain't know
She
that.
said, me, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated.
That's so silly. That's so
And then this
silly.
nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay? What the fuck, man? I love Will Smith. My whole life I love this nigga. I saw him open up a Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He made some great movies. I've rooted for Will Smith my whole life.
I think it was just the straw that broke the camel's back. I think Will was just in a very... I'm not justifying the slap at all, by the way. At all. Not condoning violence. But I think Will was just really in a bad spot, under a lot of stress. And that joke was just... That was it. That was the last gram that just... The pressure... it just broke Will. And yeah, he erupted.
I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now... I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay?
I'm guessing Emancipation is like a slavery movie or something like that. I've not seen it.
Hit him again, Massa! Hit him again!
Oh my
You
God.
missed the spot, Massa! You missed the spot!
Jesus.
A lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised.
To be honest, how stupid would it have looked if Chris, punched Will Smith back? Two like 50-plus-year-old men having a fight on stage at the Oscars. It just would have looked ridiculous.
I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
Comedian Chris Rock has finally spoken about the infurious Will Smith Oscars.
It's hard to argue against anything Chris Rock said there. Like, he's entitled to feel exactly how he feels now. At the end of the day, he was the victim in this. Like, the joke he made about Jada, like, what did he say again? It was like, G.I. Jane 2, I can't wait to see it. Like, to me, I think that's just it's quite a mild joke. Like, unless there's like a hidden meaning behind it, like someone let me know if there is in the comment section. Like, I just don't understand why Will got that annoyed. I do think it was just a case of Will being super stressed out about everybody knowing about his marriage and the challenges that it faces, and his wife's extracurricular activities, as we refer to it. It must be quite humiliating, to be frank, that everybody knows what's going on. And then for Chris Rock to he didn't, the thing is, Chris Rock didn't even make a joke about the Red Room, did he? And I've not seen Chris Rock's entire Oscar segment, but as far as I know, he didn't mention anything about that show, The Red Room, that Jada and Will did, where they were discussing Jada's affair, I think, with August Alsina, their son's friend. Like, so I just don't know why he erupted so much at Chris. Like, I just feel like maybe he just, he just was at the edge of his tolerance. He was against the wall. He'd reached the end of his tether, and he just erupted. It was crazy. But Chris, yeah, really funny set. I'm sure, this is going to be a very popular set. Like, when he does it, I'm sure he's going to go on tour. Wherever he goes, people are going to ask him about it for sure. Because, and to be fair, like, this has probably been good for Chris's career, because everybody's now talking about Chris Rock. Everyone is Googling his name. I'm sure he's going to sell a bunch of tickets that he might not have sold, if the incident had not happened. So he's a winner. Will, I'm not sure, his career was kind of having a bit of a renaissance. He'd done that movie about being Serena and Venus's dad, the Williams sisters' dad. But he also had quite a few flops. That After Earth movie, I think, was a flop. I don't think Concussion did that well in the box office. I don't know if this is going to be good for his career. It's probably going to be a bit bad, but we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, very funny set. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.